So I wasn't expecting to like it, but I went to see it because it was Samuel Jackson and Richard Roundtree, and guess what? I did. Hello, this is Cool AC, and today I'm reviewing Shaft, which is not a remake of Shaft, but in fact another entry in the long-running series, such as Shaft from 1973 and Shaft with Samuel Jackson from 2000. This new one has both Samuel L. Jackson and Richard Roundtree. Richard Roundtree played the original Shaft in 3 Shaft films, Shaft, Shaft in Africa, and Shaft's Big Score. I haven't seen Shaft's Big Score yet, but I really liked Shaft, and I liked Shaft in Africa. And he had a cameo in Shaft 2000 with Samuel L. Jackson. Shaft 2000 was slightly comedic in the way it treated Samuel L. Jackson's character. But in all other ways, it was like a Martin Scorsese film. The villains were extremely psychotic and dangerous. There was a lot of action and violence, and it was a surprisingly serious take on the material. And John Singleton, who passed away recently, made it, and it was one of his better films. And it also features Jesse P. Usher as young J.J. Shaft, who does not approve of his dad, but wants to carry on the family name by working for the FBI. This movie was a real surprise. I skipped it when it was at the regular theaters, but I saw it at the dollar theaters. And guess what? It was pretty good. It's about young J.J. Shaft is looking into the murder of his best friend. His best friend apparently died in a drug overdose, but he doesn't think so. And he goes into the criminal underworld to try to figure out what happened to his friend. But basically what the movie's really about is him interacting with his dad, who's a private eye now, played by Samuel L. Jackson. And they hate each other at first, but as the movie goes on, they bond. Because it asks such questions as, what does it mean to be a man? Should you ever apologize? How should you treat women? What behavior is acceptable, what behavior is not? And most of the jokes are built around this. And the director, Tim Story, who did the Ride-Along movies and Barbershop, this is his funniest one that I've seen. It generates constant laughter and some suspense. Once you see Richard Roundtree show up, you know things are going to be okay. Because he wouldn't be turning up in a movie if he was going to get shot or whatever. But and Roundtree's still he's been a very underrated actor. I've enjoyed him in movies like Q the Winged Serpent, Crack House, Original Gangsters, and Man Friday. He is a great actor, and it's good to see him back again. It's too bad he couldn't be in the whole movie, but realistically, given the way Hollywood works, at least he's in 25 minutes of it. That's not terrible. It's the first 3-generational blaxploitation film that I've seen, and I really was surprised how much I enjoyed it. I do find Samuel L. Jackson one of the most fascinating men in the movies, and I think at some point he should direct something. And basically, the movie, I didn't even mind that the sound was bad at the theater because I enjoyed it so much. And if you're looking for a good action comedy, and there aren't really a whole lot of them, especially recently, like Don't See Stuber, this new Shaft is a good action comedy. Happy movie going!